What
Be an
happened?
ace box.
Forgive Zoe, he's had a few drinks.
Bro, I don't want to hear from you guys, man. The last 2 days,
He's a
you guys
little
don't hit
toasty.
me online, not man. Y'all be straight, man.
I'm in a sleep the last 2 days. Now we chill.
Shit, man. I thought we was fam, man.
You are fam, bro.
Right.
I thought we were fam. Word on the street is I heard you guys were looking for a block from a fucking. We heard from a hostage. What's this all about?
I told Stone. He said Stone was asking me questions, and I told him, and I'm like, yeah, I was looking for a block. He's like, oh, I heard from a hostage. I'm like, so why didn't you just say that, then, Brody? Like,
what's up, Mark? The cards were stacked against.
Wasn't really looking for a block, just looking for areas, you know, the whole time.
You're just seeing if there was anything like even possible if we were to take something.
Word.
But I was telling these guys, and they were just kind of giving me one-word answers. I ain't even spoke to them since, bro. So I'm like,
yeah, I guess they were running their mouth about. They probably were twisting it a different way than it actually was, to be honest. The hostages.
What kind of party? Party games?
So
Wait, what the hostage say?
I mean, I wasn't there, but I imagine the way the hostages were.
Bobby.
You guys were
Hey, Bobby.
Telling them to step off.
No. We went
going crazy with the boost.
you know that block across you know that block across from Gallery?
Yesterday was a movie.
Yeah, so I was like, yo, is that free? And then you know, Curtis was like, yo, because Kay said we can have that one, you know, the yellow one, across from Maldini's, and I was like, yo, no, it might be a lot if there's a lot of gangs in one area. So I was like, yo, let me check out the one Gallery, and then Curtis was telling me that this guy named Peter Griffin wanted the block. So I just kind of met up with him and just kind of like, yo, why do you want it? What you want to do with it? You know what I'm saying? Is this something you're serious about? It was a conversation. Like, we wasn't even big dicking them. Be real with you.
I'm pretty sure the exact words that they probably used was you guys were big dicking.
We was big dicking them. They would have been dead.
Definitely not, bro. This guy invited them to stay on the block with us.
One thing I noticed about like cities like this, they just like exaggerate, bro. I don't know
You're
if
talking to me. You must be pressing me, bro.
Yeah, like
us, baby.
I could have. No way.
Yeah, we ready.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, just beat my ass, bro.
We could have been
I
like
don't
on
have S plus. I'm just saying I just hit S plus, so now we're good.
Nice.
I'm fucking, you know.
We could have been on some shit like, yo, what you doing with this block, bro? This shit ours, bro. But we just been like, yo, what y'all doing? Like, we just curious. And then I seen Stone and Jalen in the garage, and they pulled up, and then Stone was like, yo, what you been doing? I'm like, I've been doing some boosting, and then like, you know, block looking. He's like, what y'all looking for a block? I was like, yeah, I kind of like seeing, you know.
What determines if you fall when you get hit?
He was like, oh, a hostage told me. So I'm like, oh, bro, why didn't you just say that in the first place? Like, we ain't trying to keep nothing from y'all.
Yeah, no, I would just keep it straight, like, because we cool like that. Like, I talked with Stone, and he kind of gave me a different perspective, because I kind of took it the wrong way, the way they made it sound. I was like, damn, so, like, they're not telling us?
Nah,
I talked with Stone, and Stone kind of gave me the rundown, like, nah, they're just doing the same shit that we were doing as BCG, where, like, we're just looking, right? And
hey,
so
you know I fuck
so he knows
with
the
you,
vibes,
bro.
right?
You know I fuck with you, and you know one of the reasons why I fuck with you, because one of your brothers is like my brothers. You know what I'm saying? So
yes, sir.
It's never gonna be like that. It was just like we're seeing. We're not gonna be like, hey, by the way, guys, I'm gonna go maybe potentially check on this. I'm not sure. What are you guys doing? I'll call you later. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
It's like, but like we still, like I said, like on our side, we still good with y'all. Like y'all fam, we always gonna be like, it's like how we be doing it all the time, bro. If y'all go to war, we go to war, bro.
Looking for that shit too.
Appreciate that.
But I just felt like the vibe was a little off. But you know, again, I don't.
And things have just been weird this last week in general.
I think it was just week too. Yeah, like this whole week.
It was just the week was.
I'll be right back.
It's just been everybody. There's been a lot of shit like we're just trying to get our ducks in a row and stuff within the gang. So it's nothing personal or nothing.
Yeah, never. I never like to take
just
shit
keep
personal.
us updated on shit. You know what I'm saying, my boy?
Yeah.
Because we want to support you guys in any way we can. So let us know that like what's been going on with you guys and everything.
Yeah. We just. I just. Like I said, I just got that. You know, I got that passion right now, man. I got that.
The energy.
I got that spark to like. And I just felt. You know, you got like Pigeon, you got Jalen as you know, you guys. You know, I just felt like I'm gonna be a part of something that's already made. You know.
I know what you mean.
And I'd rather just be, you know, like, yo, y'all need help, or okay, cool, y'all, you know, like how it was before. That's just kind of what I feel.
Yeah, no, I can respect that.
Yeah, but it's never no. And I believe I've been transparent this whole time, but if I haven't, no, my apologies. But it's never like fuck y'all, like, what? I would understand more if I was like, yo, I'm joining GG. Then I'd be like, okay, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying?
It's nerd.
Yeah.
But, no always gonna be like,
What the fuck, man?
what up, Stone?
Yeah, it's a good game.
I was just catching up with Ace, man. I was just like, yo, y'all motherfuckers been off a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
No?
Since I told y'all, like, I'm doing my thing, y'all been moving a little sideways. You know what I'm saying? But it's all good. We talked it out.
You're always off doing your own thing.
Nah, not really. We be here, but y'all be doing your thing. So I just be like, I don't want to intrude type shit.
Yeah. I mean, obviously we have other operations going on. Some things we'll probably have to keep to ourselves if you're going to go a different direction. Doesn't mean we're not still, cool at each other. It just means obviously we got to do our thing while you do your thing.
I guess.
I don't think it's that complicated. There's no other implications there.
I don't think it's complicated at all.
How's shit been, Zoe?
Huh?
I said, how's shit been though? Like all around.
Bro, I just been enjoying myself, not gonna lie. Just been chopping cars, doing the Wu-Tang shit, like starting the whole label under there. Just been getting my feet wet, man. It feels good to be back in the city, yo. I just kind of just want to make sure like I have something I can do for me, you know, like my shit, my operation.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
Nothing too crazy. Just
Yo.
You look, my dear.
Don't do that.
What new look?
What is that look?
Who's this? Who this, yo?
This is Pug Gang 18.
Okay, all right, that's what's up. That's what's up, though.
I got 9 minutes, by the way.
Gang?
PG-18.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So y'all hit the vote and shit. How was that?
You gonna start it at 9?
We haven't hit it yet.
Casino.
I think
Yeah, I have
boys
to
still
start
got
it
the
in 9 minutes.
They went and did it. Yeah, they went and did the casino. I haven't honestly haven't done shit
A+.
today other than boost Bobby.
Just a.
The
Car?
Blicky.
Oh, okay.
been
Yeah,
kinda
I heard
chilling,
Hutch.
keeping
I
it
heard Hutch bought the car from Blicky, man.
Yeah. Which is
shit's
good.
nice.
Blicky's happy with his new car, and
What do you get?
he got a
Do
M3.
you know the
M3.
Wait, what's that?
D36?
what kind of car?
Rainbow ARD.
Jalen had?
Oh, that's right.
I don't know the fuck. It's
I'm
on the
not
block.
in a
I'm pretty
group.
sure.
I think
We
Hutch
get
said it
into
was
a
the
group.
M2. He
Well,
gave
It's that
us.
blue one on the
yeah.
Oh,
block.
yeah,
right
no,
there.
Hutch had an
sure.
M2, yeah.
You want to do it? Here, just so my
Oh,
group. I'm gonna start it.
shit. So what
That
was the
thing,
trade?
that thing is a rat.
Yo, let me
The
call this
GTR,
Sunny
like,
dude.
5
He
million.
said he wanted to try a boost out, and
like the
I've been putting
M2,
it
5
off,
million.
but I want to see if he can.
GTR.
If there's a hack, I want to see if he can do it. I think he
Gotcha.
can.
Blicky will have some spending cash.
I'll pay you back, Genie, if we lose it.
He's like, bro, he just was like, dude, I can't fucking
Yeah, it's all good, I don't care.
grind, and I have to pay acid fees all
If
the
you really
time.
need
Might
to,
as
we
well
can
just
swap.
get a car and
Like if it's the
get some
hack.
money on top of it.
Jesus.
Yeah, he
got
said he
plugged.
bought it for like
You
4
got
mil.
plugged, bro. That M2's nutty.
That's what I said. The M2 was nutty, bro. I'm like, bro, I was driving that the other day. I was like,
It's like a Sultan too. It's not as small as a Sultan, but it's small enough to do most of the Sultan shit. So.
yeah, bro. Just like let that shit rock. But the TR is very nice too. So I didn't even. He said like 4 milli. But yeah, man. Honestly, I just been boosting like crazy, yo. Just getting these.
You been
boosts.
selling the Vins, yeah?
Yeah. I got like I'm just been what is that shit called when you like scrap them and shit?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Scrapping.
Scrapping them.
like parts and. I want to convert the Sultan. And then the 101 I've got, apparently like Kevin has shh baby. Kevin got one on hold on a sec. Okay, go get it, baby. Kevin got one, another one, so it's 2 of 2. So Hutch wanted to dead it. He said but I was like, or make Kevin pay you off of that, some shit like that. I don't know what the fuck. The Jester, triple R, right? Double R.
Yeah.
But yeah, other than
I
that,
made a
bro.
purchase last night. I got myself a Land Cruiser and shit. So.
You got a Land Cruiser?
Yeah, I got it for a fucking steal.
We gotta get a Jeep share.
I heard from it was Jay that you guys got a Jeep or something. You guys are gonna convert.
Yeah, we got a Jeep, and I just really want to convert to Sultan, but I'll wait for a little bit.
Yes, sir. I'm gonna convert Leon's fucking G60, GT63, no, G36. I don't know what the fuck the car is. I'm tired. It's not a G36, bro. I'm just way too tired. I just don't know.
Yeah, that's what you're saying.
I drove for like 3 hours today, and I didn't expect it to make me as tired as I am today.
Yeah. Yo, where's Leon and Ant been? I ain't seen them in a little while.
Yeah, they haven't been around.
They haven't been around, but they'll be around soon.
Them motherfuckers.
About to tell Leon
I always say Ant is Ant, bro. When he shows up, he shows up. That's just it.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah, like I said, you boys know we here.
Bro, why me?
Ah! No. Damn,
Came
he
out
was
with that
ready
blade
for
quick,
that
man.
shit. Yeah.
I saw motherfucker pull the gun towards me, and I'm like, I knew it, bro.
So I came and helped you guys out yesterday, but we had like our own like inner operations going on. We had a snake that we had to deal with. We had some shit going on that we had to deal with. I don't want to drag a different, you know, potential different gang into that shit with us, you know?
What you mean? I thought that was your boost yesterday that we was helping you guys out.
Yeah. No, that was 100%.
Yeah.
That's why I hit you up for it, because I hadn't seen y'all in a while.
I just
But I
thought
know you guys are kind of been doing your own thing. You guys have been talking to Hutch. He's been setting you up with shit. I want to let you, you know, kind of run with it.
Well,
but we've had other shit going on that we have to deal with ourselves.
I don't want you to feel us. I like, from my perspective, it's like, you know, we kind of just sitting on the block waiting for y'all to like, and then making y'all feel weird, like, hey, you know, let them in on the job. We don't want to do that. You know what I mean?
Nobody feels weird about it. It's more or less how many people do we have around and making sure that we, you know, are including street teams. That'd be unfair to the people who are sticking around and want to be a part of the street team, you know?
That's pretty much exactly my point, you know? So,
yeah.
Just kind of like, all right, let's go boost, let's go do our thing. So you guys don't feel like, okay, let's include these guys, or there's 3 of them, we only got 1.
Like I said, I mean, I was in the same boat, right?
Yeah,
I experienced the same shit. You know, we'd go chill a street team, they would do some shit, but sometimes it was like we had to split off and go do our own thing, right?
Yeah.
Because they had people around, and we don't want to make them feel awkward, so it even pressured us even more into trying to get our own thing going, you know?
Yeah. So.
But at the same time, it's not always like that, right? We don't always have 6 people.
No, exactly. Like, you guys have been, very
just these times, but as people start to, you know, get more accustomed to one another, the schedules might start splitting apart a little bit more, and that's when it makes it easier to, you know, have more people around.
Yeah.
Ideally, that's how we work, you know. There's a little bit split apart with some overlap.
Yeah, and like I said, if you know, we always here if y'all need anything, but we just don't want to be on y'all toes like that.
I shouldn't feel that way.
I don't feel like I should, but you know, when I kind of told you guys the other day, like you and Jalen, like you guys was kind of giving me like the cold shoulder, you know what I'm saying? So I was kind of like,
yeah, because like I said, it felt like you weren't, you know, being straight with us.
What you mean? Like,
felt like you were talking to other people about your other plans, and I told you you can tell me whatever. Right?
But Stone, you know, out of all people, I tell you,
know?
I tell me and you talk, so I tell you shit. But
I know, but you didn't.
I didn't see you for like 2 days.
I got you.
One day you was in the city and one day you wasn't, and then I was on road, so
I've
it's
been
like
in the city every day.
Huh?
I've been in the city every day.
Nah,
it just depends on time sometimes. Normally,
yeah, I
like
think
as
you
of
were
late,
waking up in the other tsunami those couple days.
Yeah. No, I wake up in the other tsunami, but then I'm around this tsunami for like 5-6 hours, and then I'll take.
Put it
like,
this way:
you know,
as soon as I saw you, I told you, like I told you straight. I don't want you. First of all, I don't want you to feel like I'm hiding some shit, cause like that's not even me. Like I ain't hiding no shit. I don't do sneaky shit, but you know, I've been transparent from the jump. You know what I mean? That's why you even had those conversations with me. Like I've been in your position.
I made the comment that when me and Didi were trying to rebuild, Like we were telling Jalen that, you know, like this is what we're trying to do, and we, you know, had our eyes set on that. Obviously, yours has been, you know, you feel 50-50, right?
Yeah.
That doesn't tell us much. Like we just want to know what we're doing, right? Before we like commit, because obviously there are things that we do that if you go into your own separate direction, sure we could trust you with it, but it's not ideal, right?
So when we talked around the table, and when I said to you, and we all talked, and I'm like, yeah, I'm 50-50 because, you know, this is the situation that I'm in.
Yeah.
And then you guys
And
was
I
like,
understand that.
oh,
You have to look out for all the logistics, right? There's a lot more than just getting a group together, right?
Yo, what up,
hi,
Sam?
brother.
There's a lot more than just, you know, getting a group.
Can you give us a sec, brother? We're just having a conversation. Sorry. And I said to you around the table, I was like, yo, brother, like, you know, this is kind of what I want to do, but like, y'all make me feel at home, and you know, but I don't want to make any premature decisions, because when you make premature decisions, you could pretty much rub people the wrong way. So in saying that, it's like, so like, you know, if I'm like, oh, I want to commit to street team, and then like 2 weeks later I'm like, nah, I don't even like this, then I feel like y'all should be feeling away. But because I didn't say that, and then I'm like, yo, I kind of want to do my thing, but you know, like, it's still the same shit. We still allies at the end of the day. And then it was like, oh, well, why didn't you tell me? I'm like, well, this is just happening now. Like, I don't like
anybody's pressed about it.
I just I feel
like I told you, I understand.
I feel the vibe though. Like,
but just tell me what your plans are. And I guess more so what my point is I've been there, so I wouldn't, you know, be adverse to helping either. Right.
Yeah, and like even I'm gonna talk to Jalen too, because I feel
I got some armor.
I feel a different vibe from him, and I'm just like, it's like, you know, I view like, because as I look at it, like, my homies are always gonna want the best for me at the end of the day. So if you know, if it's like, nah, you know what, Zo, I felt like you was coming over here, I feel some type of way, but I fuck with you. I understand that, because you know, people can feel, no one can tell you how you should feel. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time,
that's exactly how it is too.
Yeah, and I know in the perfect world, like in my mind, like with you guys, like all you guys, I would want to run with you guys. But I just feel like, yo, I just can't be like, I gotta lead. That's just my passion. You know what I mean? And what you guys got going on, I'm just like, how the fuck would I even get myself involved in that? Like, you know, that's how I feel. Because you got Jalen, you got Pigeon, you guys the leaders. I'm just like, yo, man, like, I see so much more in my mind for me, because I'm like, than being a hanger.
That's all I was looking for right there.
Yeah, but you're looking for that. But if these are my thoughts at the time, I'm not gonna go off of my thoughts. I'm gonna go off of like 100% understanding. So now if weeks go by and I'm like, oh, I'm doing this,
understanding comes from like knowing your intentions, all right?
But my point, that's what I'm saying. So you're saying you don't feel some type of way, but you're still saying what you're saying, like, oh, that's all I wanted. But you're saying it as if to say, like,
what I'm saying is that I already kind of knew like how you felt about things.
Yeah,
I just wanted you to be more direct.
But I don't feel like I knew at that time.
Yeah. I feel that, like, I know that.
Am I making sense?
Stage.
Yeah. So
no, 100%. I just want you to relay your thoughts to me. That's all. Because that's where I feel like you trust me 100% is if you are relaying all your thoughts, right?
Oh, okay, I got you. But I feel like I did, but at the end of the day, like, I can understand your perspective on, like, yeah, maybe, but I swear those 2 days I didn't see you, bro. I probably seen you for like, came in the city, and then I seen you once, and then you're like,
2 days it was.
And then you like, oh, I gotta go on a job. I gotta do this.
We've been making some big moves, and it's been keeping us busy. And to be honest with you, my schedule for quite a while has been like early morning till like, you know, 4 or 5 hours into the storm, and then I go to sleep. That's about it.
Yeah, man, and like I said, we homies, so again, we should always be able to have conversations, because when you build, if you build some type of like thought in your head, or like animosity, I don't like to use that word, but like, oh, if I didn't have this conversation with you right now, and I felt, oh, Stone feels a certain way, then that's building animosity, because I'm like, oh, I don't want to speak to Stone, because Stone's gonna feel a certain way, but Stone might not feel a certain way. So it's better to be
If I
like
truly had an
transparent.
issue though, like I would have had a closer conversation with you before coming and boosting a car with you or doing anything else with you, right?
Just felt
I'm not
off.
gonna, I'm not
I don't
gonna
think it
go
was
do
that
shit
serious.
with you if I feel some type of way about shit, right?
I guess that's us learning each other, right?
Yeah.
But like I said, like, you know, you guys have really embraced me. The CG fam has embraced me. You know, everybody's kind of like, yo, I want you to do your thing, because they see a certain thing in me. And like, I still, it's kind of like, I don't know, like I don't want it to make it seem like Street Team is not good enough. I think Street Team's a beast. I think you guys have all the shit that you need to have, and I think you guys are probably one of the most underrated crews in the city.
For sure.
And I wish
Without a
I was
doubt.
there from the beginning, so I can say I'm a part of something like that and I'm involved in something like that. But for my mindset, I just feel like I'd be maybe too either probably aggressive or too, like, I don't want to be stepping on toes, you know. And that sometimes I felt like I was stepping on toes, and that could have just been me, because, you know, you'll tell me straight, Stone. So I know I probably wasn't in your eyes, but sometimes I'm just like, you know, when you stay at someone's house and they're like, oh, stay on my couch, you can stay on my couch as long as you want. You're like, oh shit, I've been here for 2 weeks, man, maybe I should get out. But that person is like, bro, you can stay here for 6 months, I could care less, you know. That's just me. But I don't want it to be like, you know, I don't want it to be awkward or weird, because I look at y'all like brothers, bro, and I rock with y'all, like, and at the end of the day, like, if y'all in problems, I'm gonna back it 100%. They don't need to be no divide, you know what I'm saying? And you know, I fuck with Ace, because Ace comes from, you know, we got the same brother, so I'm always gonna have Ace's back too, you know. Same with Ant, Leon, all that shit. So just kind of fits in one, you know.
Yeah.
So everything's square, we straight, things on the table.
I guess if I'm gonna be honest, like, if I'm feeling any type of way about this, it was just more so like disappointment. Like, obviously it doesn't change much, right? But
Explain
I
the
saw you guys fitting in
disappointment.
pretty well.
Explain that. I want to hear that more.
It's more so that I saw you guys fitting in well.
Yeah.
You, Mateo, Josiah, I saw it all fitting in really well, right? Obviously, we wanted you guys here. We wouldn't be bringing you around if we didn't want you here. So obviously, it's disappointing when
I hear that.
it don't happen, right?
Nah, you making me feel like shit, bro.
No, it is what it is.
I mean, we felt
be honest
it
with yourself
too.
and do, you know.
Bro, it's weird, because I feel like for me, I feel like you guys are like my team, but then I feel like there's like this obstacle in the way from my team, so it's like I have to let my team go. I'm not gonna lie, bro, like, I've never experienced something like that so quick. Like, the guys that I run with is like, I've been around for 2 years and I fuck with them, but like Ace, you, like, even on jobs, like, we're just like there's no, yo, what is this fucking guy doing? Or, yo, awkwardness. It's just all fucking like, yo, these guys know what they're doing. Like, Stone, you're 100% like loyal. Like, you're just like, you're for the team, which I love. And then it's just like, fuck that. And that was probably, to be honest with you, bro, that was probably my hardest decision in that sense. It's like, I want to build just us, but like, I want to be with these guys, you know? And then it's like, I had to like really look at the future of my shit and be like, fuck, I have to build what I'm building, like my vision, you know what I'm saying? I didn't sit 8 months and I had this vision, and I'm not gonna sacrifice for no one, but emotions gets involved, and I'm like, man, I fuck with these guys heavy. So yeah, that's why if I didn't fuck with you guys, I wouldn't even have brought it up. I'd be like, yo, whatever, these motherfuckers in their feelings, that's on them. But I'm just like, I still kind of want it to be the same. Obviously, you got your crew, and you keep shit a certain, you know, you're not gonna tell me everything, and I'm cool with that. Like, but I still want to rock with y'all, roll with y'all. I still want to, like, I don't want it to change. I don't want it to be like, okay, just us over here, street teams over here. I think that will just be like our egos in the wave, and us ruining a potential of like just bondmanship, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I'm letting you know personally, I fuck with y'all heavy. Like, I don't give a fuck I'll shoot any motherfucker for y'all. Like, know what I'm saying, I'll go out this bitch again for y'all. Like, that's how I fuck with y'all. But I just you know, I just really it took a while for me to really think about it. That's probably why I wasn't so transparent. Like, yo, Stone, I'm thinking this. I'm like, fuck, man, I fuck with Stone. I don't want to be like, you know, like, all right, let me tell him when it's time. But I understand what you're coming from, and you know, if from your perspective, I could see why you seen it in that light, and you know, I definitely apologize for that. Yeah, Stone's a good guy, man.
I respect that. It's one of those things where, you know, I gotta protect mine. But if I got people around, we gotta do our thing. That's just how it is. Doesn't mean we can't collaborate on shit. We can't do shit together. But on the daily, yeah, it's gonna be tough. It's not gonna be like everything we do we can do together. Because there's more than likely, especially at these times y'all waking up, like, that's when we're gonna have people around, right?
Hell yeah. I get it.
These hours are deep as fuck. Almost too deep. That's why I gotta wake up earlier.
Yeah, man. And you know, I'm always a firm believer of just like time will tell, you know. Let shit play it out.
It's the best way to do it. I mean, that's what I did.
Yeah, exactly. But you know, we still in this bitch, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
Wait. He's getting raided right now? Wait, he's getting raided right now.
What you thinking, Ace? He said.
Sorry, I was listening. I was eavesdropping. As soon as somebody said someone's getting raided, I started listening to their conversation.
Yeah, me too.
I was eavesdropping high heavy, bro. I was like, hey.
Got a dedicated song. Okay, Phil, you're going too far. Can't make it.
Like, I fuck with you guys. And honestly, like, I know the vibes have been a little bit off this week, but a lot of it is just that there's honestly, in this last 2 weeks, been a lot of shit that we're dealing with internally. A lot of snakes that we're trying to fucking weed out. So it's been very difficult, just in general, where we're kind of keeping our cards close because we don't know, you know, who's actually, like, real and around and who isn't. You know what I mean? I don't know if that makes any sense, but
no, that makes a lot of sense.
Like, we've been going through a lot of shit. Where we're just trying to figure out who's real and who isn't. And I know in the past the gang has gone through a lot of problems where people kind of just use Street Team as a stepping stone, and we just I feel like that's why some of the more OG people are just kind of keeping all their cards close right now, is because we don't know how people are moving just yet. So we're just trying to make sure that everything's on our end is good, so we don't get fucked over. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And sometimes it gotta be like that. Sometimes
a lot of people do us dirty lately. Sometimes
it's gotta be fuck everybody until you can weed out everybody. You know what I mean? So I get it. You know what I'm saying, and I'm like I said, I'm 10 toes. You know what I'm saying? It's never personal for me. But I definitely get y'all been through a lot of shit, and y'all get fucked over a lot too. So, but
times like these are the ones that show you the ones that are real, you know?
Hell yeah, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Shit just takes time.
And I was right there with Stone. Like, at first, when I heard that, you know, you guys were kind of looking into blocks and stuff, it kind of, you know, I was disappointed because I fuck with you guys, and you guys are a vibe. But at the end of the day, it was like,
no, I don't know.
Personal, you know what I mean? I was kind of in my feelings about it yesterday, but Stone and I had a conversation, like I said. Stone kind of gave me a perspective I didn't necessarily see, right? Because I haven't really been a part of, like, he had everything happen with BCG. That's very similar to what's going on with you guys trying to start up Just Us, so.
Yeah.
I didn't really have that perspective, so at first I was kind of in my feelings about the whole situation, but I'm kind of, I'm good about it now. So I got a different perspective, if that makes sense. So, we chill, man.
Yeah, no, I definitely, like, you know, obviously, like I said, emotions sometimes, you know, you can't control them, but I always think it's best to understand them because, like I always say, I always tell people this, making permanent decisions over temporary feelings is the worst thing because sometimes you gotta let shit cooler heads prevail, you know? And
yeah, absolutely.
That's all we've been doing.
Yeah, and I think out of all, like, you know, and this is no offense to everybody, but Stone is like, he's like he like understands in a deeper way.
Yeah.
Because he looks at perspectives, and that's why I've always been like, you know, like it's just weird because I fuck with y'all like heavy, but it's just like this dying spark in me that's just like, bro. And you know, when you're sitting for like that 8 months, you're like, fuck, man, like all this shit I could have done, or all this shit I should be doing, or, you know, and then you come back and then you get embraced and you have all these emotions, but you're like, fuck, man, gave myself this plan, I gotta stay focused.
Yeah, absolutely. And honestly, like, that's the thing, right? Like, that's why we had the conversation around the table anyway, because we don't want to fan out your spark, you know what I mean? If you got that drive to go do your own thing, you know, go do your own thing, you know what I'm saying? And we'll help you with it. It's just, like I said, honestly, a lot of the emotions this last week and a half or whatever was just because
a lot of shit going on.
A lot of shit going on, and we're just trying to keep our cards close to us. Cause
this is good RP, y'all.
We don't want things going terribly wrong, and it's possible.
Yeah,
And we're just trying to cover our asses and cover each other to make sure everybody's good, because there's been a lot of emotions flying around and a lot of shit going down. So we're just trying to make sure that everybody internally is good and solid, you know.
Yeah, no, that's.
And look after our own, you know.
If there's any way we could protect you too, we could. We're there for you too. Like,
People
just
been
because.
changing on us quick, man.
Yeah, I know. Like, even if we're like a separate gang, technically,
Start to realize
like,
nobody
we're
actually gives
still
a fuck
family,
about you.
You know.
It happens quick.
Yeah.
Well, you see it. I woke up and I came back and I had no fucking crew.
I was about to say, like, the problems you kind of described are something, believe it or not, we dealt with. We had a lot more people in our group, and now it's just me, Josiah, Zoe. But like, these are the guys we trust like 1,000%. Like,
yeah,
we had some people use us as a stepping stone.
Yeah, and like, you know,
anybody,
they
but,
jumped to Seaside, they jumped to other gangs because of the rep we made, you know, and like really came up. And I ain't even mad at it. It's, yo, that's your hustle, do your thing, but I learned from it, you know. And one thing I could say is like, and that's why I was like, yo, man, if like Just Us Street Team merged, it would be like an undeniable force. But there's so much like how do you explain it? Like, there's so much elements and so much semantics around it that
there's more to it than just, you know, we're homies, we vibe, so let's just merge, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
more semantics to it.
Yeah.
And it's better to like that we talk it out and like kind of sort through shit rather than just letting it
linger
over later down the road, you know what I mean? And at the end of the day, like we still fuck with you guys, we're still gonna help you all out, and I know you guys are gonna do the same for us. And we'll be here and shit. Nothing wrong with like doing a little collab and shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
we'll
like,
be around. It's just that like Stone said, that there's just some stuff that we're trying to keep close to our chest, you know what I mean? Because we got shit that we're trying to get sorted.
And that's respectable. You gotta.
For sure.
You gotta like, you know, like I said, time will always tell you who someone is, you know what I'm saying? So
yes, sir.
You know, over time, you know what I'm saying, y'all be like, you know, y'all see what time it is. And I'm like, I always say,
respect, my boy.
Hell yeah, bro. And like I said, you know, I always go to bat for y'all, and y'all motherfuckers in shit. Got y'all back. Y'all motherfuckers did some shit, same shit, and you know, nothing changed over here. You know? But
yes, sir.
It's good,
What's
Bobby.
going on?
Just having some bro talk.
Oh man.
Got you.
Just no, just I wouldn't even say hashing things out, because just talking about shit, you know. Just talking about
just getting
shit.
on the same level with shit.
And that's why I always say, man,
Stone?
just don't let. And I tell myself this, so I'm not just telling y'all this. Sometimes don't let the ego get the best of you. You know, people in your ear, or you know what I'm talking about, bro. Like sometimes
I know what you mean, my bro.
that shit will get to you and hype you up, and you just yeah, and then it's like, man, shouldn't even
talk
be like
that,
that,
motherfucker.
Yeah, like that's why I've always like, all right, sometimes shit I peep, I'm just like, nah, like, I still fuck with those, still love on my side, cause I'm always lead with love, you know. People who show me love, I'm gonna lead with love. But you know, how do I explain this? It's just, it's good for everybody, man, in the sense, you know. So, but yeah, like I said, y'all got your thing going on, and like, don't underestimate yourselves, bro, because like I said, I haven't really seen something like this in the city before, and
Yeah, for real.
you know, finding loyal dudes, 10 toes down type of people. That shit's, you know, people show up. A shows up every day. Stone shows up every day. I see Bobby out there chilling in a robe and shit. You know what I'm saying? And motherfuckers show up every day, bro. And that's all that matters at the end of the day is motherfuckers showing up. And then you got the motherfuckers that show up here and there. And, you know, that's cool. When you got 6, 7 motherfuckers showing up every day and you got maybe another 3 here and there, that don't matter. But showing up every day part in this city, as like I say, this is like the pro leagues to any league, you know what I'm saying? This is the best of the best. If you in the city, you one of the best. Because you know half of the motherfuckers you know couldn't make it in the city. So always, you know, despite what fucking happens, it's for the moment, but always give yourself that pat on the back and be like, fuck, like, look how far I came. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie, bro. All the motherfuckers I know is some griefers, bro. They ain't, nah. They ain't touching, they ain't flying here.
Yeah.
People are not gonna wait in on train, or people are not gonna pay to get on the train. People are not gonna, you know, when it's downtime and it's boring, people are not gonna sit around for 3, 4 hours. People are not gonna do it because it's not built. They're not built for that, bro. So anybody I see built for that, bro, it's or, you know, or people want to go to people that have everything, you know. You know, come from nothing, can you
Fuck
build?
am I watching?
It's crazy.
What's going on?
I'm,
What?
I'm just gonna
Paris.
not look at Twitter.
What's happening?
Zolo.
Jalen.
Yeah. I was in the car with Mari and Jalen.
Who's that, Liz?
I'm so
Liz and
sorry.
Jalen? Is that Liz?